really, now that I think about it, I don't even know like how I got to the point that I got to. I know many of you have been concerned. I've seen you've been posting comments and videos, and I'm sorry that I haven't reached out to you guys and know what's going on. I mean, personally, I didn't even know what was going on. I was in such a personal struggle. I mean, I don't understand how it got to the point that it did. I mean, I was doing so well. I was studying 4 to 6 hours a day. I felt good. I finally had a sense of who I was, what I was doing here, and I felt good about the way my life was going. We were still going over to the doc's house. We were spending time talking to him, and it felt like, I've always told Abdullah, and this is the truth, and this is the honest truth. I always told him, I just don't feel right about this guy. I don't know what he is, what he's up to, what he's doing. Like, maybe we should just stop going over there. I mean, I can tell you right now, I know of at least 2 to 3 times I said, man, I just don't want to go over there anymore. I don't think we should go over there. We're like, well, what is he, a jinn? What is he this? It doesn't matter. I didn't know. I'm just, like, I felt uncomfortable, And towards the end, he really, it just felt like I was being hounded, like, what are you doing? Like, this religion thing is a system of control, and, he started, like, this energy thing, and it's like, all of a sudden, it's like, after a couple times of going over there, like, I started, like, it consumed my head. Like, energy this, energy flows through everything, energy is this, look, I can control energy, I'm in control of everything, I got these powers, and look, I can see energy flowing through wind and through water and through trees, and this is how it works, and I know I can manipulate energy, and it almost, it consumed me and almost empowered me, giving me the control, and I think that's, one thing that, jinn are really good at doing is taking the control away from God and making people, a lot of these new age spiritualists and these energy people, they believe that they have power and they're the ones doing it, and that's just not the case. Slowly, and I'm a person that I have been trying to, do what I believe is right, and I've been trying to do that, and I had to be honest with myself. I started getting pulled away, like things were pulling me away, and I wasn't practicing faithfully, I wasn't doing things I should, and I had to be honest with myself, and I have to be honest with all you that, since November, I haven't been practicing Islam, and, throughout that time, weird things started happening, after those couple visits with, the doc, like Abdullah and I started having just, personal conversations that, really none of people's business, but it kind of hurt our friendship in a way, and I was in a, I was just confused. I didn't know what I wanted, and then all of a sudden this woman pops up out of the blue, out of nowhere, some 40-year-old woman out west, and, we start talking, emailing, you're so great, your blogs on energy is this, Joe, you're so powerful, you're like a like a light beam. Like, you know, I don't want to say it like this, almost, but it's almost like you're a Messiah. And, you know, and just all these things, feed me these things. And at the time, you know, obviously, you know, I was like, you know, I don't want to hear any of that. You know, I still believe that there's one God and that He's in control of everything, and everything happens with His will. But at the same time, the depression, the financial burdens of not, you know, things were being taken away from me. My family life was falling apart, and this was the only person, you know, at the time that was like, you know, you're great, you know, you're this, and you have these powers, and you're this and that, and then, you know, and all of a sudden, 3 weeks later, I don't even know this woman, never even seen her. I find myself dropping everything, my family, my life, you know, my friend, you know, my brother, and I leave out west, way out west, about as far as you can go, like with no money, 2 weeks worth of clothes and suitcases, to move in with this woman that I had no idea who she was. For some reason, you don't see videos being uploaded for a few days, if you don't see you know, blogs, or, you know, if we don't contact your email, if we just drop off for a few days, just please begin, you know, contacting local authorities in Indianapolis, Indiana. You know, and it has to be, you know, 5 groups of people. You know, I mean, I'm gonna start off probably with, you know, the most dangerous, and kind of the way I see it, and going down, I would say probably Doc, New York people, certain people, and this guy that goes by the name Long, or you see him out there, and I've you know, he's contacted me several times, and, you know, he's tried to, you know, get me to come out against Abdullah. He was using these, you know, I'm a former, you know, Mason, and, you know, I was former this, and, you know, I'm out to battle demons, and trying to use all these different things to, you know, get me to, you know, tell him secrets about Abdullah and to come out against Abdullah.
Life itself full of struggle and wealth. Rich men hold weight and police incarcerate.
Well, hello, bitch. It's your favorite friend, Long. Oh yeah, how you doing, Abdullah? Well, I'm gonna talk to you later, Cookie. Really, I would like to address the man known as Dr. Mcgowen. Brother, I hope you see how you're being set up here, okay? What Abdullah has plans, his plans are to murder Joseph and blame it on you. Yes, you're that really hostile threat that he keeps mentioning, you know, that, well, I'm sorry, that Abdullah speaking through his brainwashed, bitch-ass puppet, Joseph McNown. Well, he's setting you up for the murder, bro, okay? He's going to kill Joseph, throw the evidence somewhere by your house, and then, you know, he'll call the authorities, alright? I've seen this at least a dozen times. This is just the old school setup, old school. He gains public trust, he then discredits the leading witness, and then he kills the leading witness and blames it on somebody with supposedly a motive. And he already pins you with the motive. He's already discrediting him by the look of these videos I'm putting out. Okay, Joseph McNown is the setup fall guy for your murder conviction. Okay, and then Abdullah collects all the money and he skips town. That's the plan. Okay, don't let that happen, bro. Anybody who knows Dr. Octagon and know him in real life, okay, please get in touch with him and tell him to contact me. This is not a laughing matter, alright? This is not a joke, alright? This is for real. This is people's lives on the line here, alright? Abdullah's playing with people's minds and fucking them over, alright? I love you all. Please, please, please turn this devil into the authorities. Peace.